Hello, gamers. We're back at it again with the third episode. I'm just kind of recording these back to back at this point. I don't know. There's lots of game. I'll see probably comments by the time I record like the fourth or fifth episode. If not, I'm sorry, but I will definitely still look at the comments. But like I just said, there just seems to be lots of games, so there shouldn't be any problem with recording so many back to back. I'm trying to keep them to about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more, like 2 hours. Not too long though. But we're back at it again with some more Hogwarts Legacy. Uh, got my buddy Hero also be adding some commentary, and gonna add the sound back in, and here we go. All right, Hero, say hello.
Hello, world.
Hello, probably like the 10 or so people.
Hey, you never know, man. There's always some random guy off in like fucking Russia or something that watches your videos.
That's true. I mean, I'm kind of expecting with this game, since it's literally like really new, there's easily going to be lots of chance of just randomly exploding. It'd be kind of cool if this is a game that like makes me known, though.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be really
Hey,
nice. Oh, I just realized I didn't stream it to you. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Discord sounds. Hero's gonna be like watching like this game, but he's also playing his own playthrough of this. He's a bit further ahead than me though. Man's already got like a broom and shit. Like, what level are you now? Like 20?
I think I'm gonna hit 20 here pretty soon.
Oh, I mean, I'm not that far behind if you think about. I mean, I don't know how slowly it starts leveling you, but currently I'm level 7.
Well, I do I've been doing all the side missions and stuff. So if that's something you plan on doing,
That's what I've already been doing.
yeah,
I've kind of done all the side quests so far.
yeah, and like you have to do the side quests like most of the time because you need certain spells to progress in the story. So I really like that part.
One thing I did notice, like, I mean, I don't think you have to do every side quest. It's just at certain points it'll be like, look, you have to do this side quest bare minimum.
Yeah.
Because I'm already on one of those where it's like, you gotta do this person's assignment to learn this spell. Which is what I'm gonna do.
Leave me be! That life is behind me, I promise!
Who is talking?
Revelio.
I don't know.
There's a lot of side chatter in the hallways. That's something I really like. Like, it actually feels like a school, you know? It's not
Yeah,
just a bunch of
it's
empty
like,
shit.
I just heard that person be like, leave me be. I'm like looking around, I'm like, who is even speaking?
Yeah, I remember that in high school. Some person would be fucking loud and shit, and be like, "Who the fuck is this? Who is that?" And everyone's looking around and shit.
A rhinoceros skeleton.
It feels like high school,
I'm on the
public
right
high school
track.
all over again.
Oh, this is part of the treasure hunt. Oh, you mean it's just gonna lead me to where to go? Like, I don't have to physically... Well, I guess I kinda have to find what it wants me to be, where to be. But it still has like a waypoint to a point. Okay.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
I thought it was gonna be like Fallout, where like you have to like constantly pull up the map and be like, I can see everything in the picture, but where's the thing?
There is a couple instances where you have to do that.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm
How do you
sorry.
say it?
I'm just
I got a
I'm
map
Nellie, by the
to
way.
like progress
I'm
in the
just
side
so
story.
excited that the
So I was like, oh,
Daedalian
okay,
keys
cool.
back.
But like, it didn't give me
Keys?
it gave me
Daedalian keys.
landmarks.
Surely you've
They're
seen
like, okay,
them
follow
flying
these
about.
landmarks and you'll get to where you're going.
Rumor
I'm
is
like,
that a
fuck, are you
former
serious? I was
headmistress,
like
Professor
having to
Long,
pull it up and like
conjured them
figure it
to protect
out.
the contents of certain locked
Yeah.
cabinets years ago.
So there are
Professor
instances where you
Black
come
couldn't
up,
be bothered to
constantly pulling up
disenchant
your
the
map.
keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Oh, hello, cats. You
Why would
you
I
want to
do
lay
that?
under
Each
me?
key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Okay.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you
Oh,
manage
it's
to
those
open a
like weird
cabinet, I'd love
dragonfly
to know what you
keys.
find,
Okay.
if anything.
I don't want to do this quest yet.
Yeah, yeah. I got a couple of quests that's like gather or do all of this, and I'm like, I'm gonna do that slowly. I'm not gonna push that.
Yeah, like at first, what was it? The Gobstopper one, where the girl's like, "Can you find my marbles?" And I'm like, "I'm good." And then like 20 minutes later, it was like, "Okay, I'll find them." Why do I sound like I'm walking through grass? Okay, so the sound just got bugged. Okay. I was like, what? I'm on stone?
PC Master Race. What do I need to do?
Where am I going? What? Can I at least view the treasure map again? Where do I view that? Is that in like my inventory for quests item?
Sorry, what?
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so I go through that door, then I'm looking for a picture frame? Oh, I just happened to notice that, like, the... Okay, you can go away. The quest thing, you know how, like, it's, like, it gives you, like, an area of interest type thing?
This tower
Where it's,
looks
like,
promising.
be like, hey, go towards this area. Well, it was a giant circle, and I'm like, okay, so I checked the map itself. And I'm like, can I, like... It wasn't technically showing me where to go on the map itself. So I was like, can I look at the treasure map again?
Make you jump.
Shut up, Peeves!
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure?
Oh, this one.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
Hero, I solved it!
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Ew.
Bro, where did you get that side mission from? Side quest.
I
I don't
found...
think I've done that one.
I think I was up in... this tower? No, I think this tower. I came from Fig's class, right? Like, his classroom. And one of the kids that were just standing like this was just like, hey, you want to do a treasure hunt? I got 2 maps. And I was like, sure. Actually, I want to equip that robe. It looked cool. Was it a robe itself? Oh no, it was a...
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, yo.
Ooh.
Okay, Scarf, you're going away. Wait, maybe. Yeah. Hood, though. I want to see Hood.
You can put on your hood if you want.
How? Oh! Hell yeah. I don't think I have any eyewear anyways. Actually, no, I do have a few face wears. Oh yeah, look at my wand. I think you were asleep when I made this.
Oh, nice. I too have a Phoenix Feather core.
Yeah, so I did the... I guess the... people who watched at least the second episode would know what I did with the wand. But, you know the Pottermore's thing? Where, like, you did all those quizzes?
Did you make yours?
Yeah, I made mine from that. From the quiz.
That's cool. I wish I checked mine before.
I had assumed, like, at first I
Before
was
I
just
did
like,
it.
I was messing around with the wand stuff, and I was like, wait, is this stuff, because, like, I looked at, like, the very end, I was like, is this supposed to be, like, for the people who did this, so they can actually, like, recreate their wand from the quiz? And I also, so I chose this style of wand, because it resembled the one that it showed in the little picture. I don't know if they gave out different wand pictures, so, like, this one was the one that resembled that I had gotten. So, I was like, that's kind of dope. I think I'm just gonna rock it naked, though. Man, I don't want to walk all the way up there, though. Can I use... oh, well, I guess I just open up the map. This area. Oh. I think this might be the closest one. Yeah, I feel like that is the closest one. Because like I said, I found it from Fig's classroom.
Words can be cool. This guy, I thought that this was the one that I was looking for, but it's a different side quest, and apparently he's scared of those little puffball animals.
Yeah.
And he's just a coward. And one of the options was like, "Oh, are you scared of your own shadow too?" I wish I picked it.
So you know this area? I guess it's from Charm's class. Oh, he's not here. He told me to meet him back here. But so this is a spot. Oh, he's up there. But you know this area where there's like this common room thing? Hero?
Let me. Oh, well, what food flame is that?
I guess it's the astronomy wing. Yeah.
Astronomy wing, Charms classroom.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because I think the Charmed classroom's right here. Right around here. But I found him when he was standing, like, right here. He was like, hey, do you want to do the treasure hunt? And I was like, sure.
Oh, yeah, I have a quest right here.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, On to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Okay. Back to doing this one. Huh. It's kind of lucky. It's kind of knew where I needed to go anyways. I don't think my computer likes all the reflections in this area, though. Oh, it's this classroom. I saw that.
I believe we have to discuss.
Your boy leveled up.
New spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good.
Oh, let me check what level I
Professor
am.
Fig indicated a certain urgency to
I am
completing your
level
defensive magic assignments.
20. Yeah,
As
you're right.
such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Yay! I get to do the dueling again. So, do you like always hold out your wand?
No, you put it away sometimes.
Okay, because that's kind of annoying me.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Oh, I can actually choose? No.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
I wanted to be known as the one who duels solo.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Levioso. Accio. Potato. Stupid.
Levioso.
Is that all you've got? Levioso. Stupid.
There goes my weight.
Accio.
Your boy just casted one of those by accident. Harold.
Levioso. Come on. Accio.
Aw.
You're better than that. Levioso. Accio.
I'm the one. What to do? Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, They'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
I almost hit that last
The next
one
round
with
is
the
for all the gods
wombo
going, so to
combo.
speak.
Wombo combo! Wombo combo!
Oh my god!
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Honestly, even if I didn't watch your thing with the whole combos, I think I would have naturally picked up the combos.
You had a good tutor, man. It's okay.
Excellent form.
Okay, but I like my combo more.
You'll get it.
Combo!
Your Breacher Durfin combo sucks.
Good one.
See, I could
I'd
have.
say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
The game is like kind of hindering you without, because it's not
Assignment's all
teaching you
finished.
that you can hit a full combo of basic and then hit the what that one spell is called. Yeah, you can like hit a full combo of basics before you Accio them. It's like you must do 3 and then. Can I duel again already? No. Dang. These kids don't want the smoke.
Kids don't want the smoke.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Well, maybe you should have been better. You guys had 3 and you lost to 1.
Revelio.
I'm not really excited to learn the lockpicking from what I saw from what you did. That looked so confusing. Like, I was trying to figure it out by the time you had lockpicked it, and I couldn't even understand. Gotta go down to go back up. Professor, I beat up a
I
bunch of
trust
kids.
Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember,
That would be cool.
focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. Go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Levioso.
Accio. Incendio.
Ooh, return to him. Oh wait, that's in the astronomy tower?
The first one, yeah.
I want to find the dandelion key. There's a quest down there.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure
Dude.
to meet you. I've heard all about you, of
This
course.
kid looks like a young
Confronting
me
trolls
when I had
and
short hair.
dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
I think I found the kid you were just talking about.
Oh,
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat pokies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Oh,
Hidden herbology corridor.
That's the door.
Sounds intriguing.
I am immediately sidetracked into this quest.
Revelio.
So many.
Dragon. Paper. Bees? I'm allergic to bees.
Incendio.
Well, I tried.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Good thing I just learned a fire spell.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Ouchie, my ankles.
Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio.
Lumos.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Huh. That's kind of cool.
Lumo. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Convenient exit, too. Why didn't he just come in here? And again, I guess he is scared of a... whatever that thing was called. Puff scheme. You know, at first I didn't like how the doors operated because they didn't open instantly, but it made sense like after a little bit of playing. Because I realized they were loading zones, like this one.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
To the key.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
Incendio.
No.
Accio.
Nope.
Leviosa.
I figured it out.
As a daily. I wonder where it might lead me.
Oh, you gotta follow it?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Accio.
Levioso.
Oh.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? That's it. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
If I didn't see it move across when it did the first time, I would have been there for like probably half an hour easily.
Yeah, it took me a couple tries to figure out what I was doing.
Like, I slapped it the first time. I was assuming, man, if I just slap it, I will get the... computer catch up. Oh, it's probably that. Come on. Okay, that was a little bit annoying. That's gonna show up in the recording again.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
But, when I had first slapped it, it, like, stayed up against the board, and since there's no other, like, choice to do with that key, I would have sat there for, like, half an hour just slapping it over and over. Because I assumed you slapped it and then you would pick up the key.
See, that's what I thought.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token.
No,
I bet it unlocks house chests.
I might
I
just
call them
try
house chests. I've seen the one in
recording the
Gryffindor and
next
heard
episode
they're
in, like,
also in the
30
other common rooms as
FPS.
well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Slytherin house chest.
Oh no, I gotta run all the way over there. God, it's kind of oddly, like, quiet at night. Then again, I guess people are quote-unquote sleeping.
Interesting, it's quiet at night. Oh, what's over here?
This must be my house. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Oh! That's why I couldn't do anything to it when I first found it. My controller's rumbling and it's gone.
Prithee, no time to dally. Be on your merry way.
God dang it.
Brilliant.
Well, that's already 1 out of the 15 more I needed to find. I like how when you, wait, you're just sitting on the ground.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Eckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Okay. I will speak to
Sebastian mentioned
Sebastian.
sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
I kind of don't like the way they say Sebastian. Or Sebastian.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
I kind of like this dude's thought process on that. This button. This.
Is someone caught?
Oops. Guess they're a little bit more alert than I expected.
Oh,
Oh, okay, I get it. If they start to suspect you, just don't move.
I think I heard something.
Wait. Go away.
oh no. Oh.
Must have been a ghost.
What?
Didn't see a ghost.
Yo, I got that recorded too and everything. That person was like halfway stuck in the ground. Sneaking sucks in this game already. I don't like it.
Nah, it's not bad at all. You just suck.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
If I can sneak in this game, anyone can sneak in
It'll
this game.
still be alright.
I don't like sneaking in games in the first place.
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract. I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
What? I was so confused. I almost messed up already.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
You walked the way that I'm already... Okay. Lady, go away!
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
That would have been helpful to know in the beginning. Right.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make a quick little meal.
No! Go that way! Oh, I severely messed up. I somehow
Should be in the
made
clear
it.
now. No need
Okay.
for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Ew. Well, figured those out.
Leviosa!
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
This one.
Reparo.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it!
Wee.
Where might this lead?
Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
Incendio!
Eventually I was gonna get it.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Uh-oh. was holding the button.
Levioso.
Oh. Where? No. I have no
This
clue if
must
that
be the
was
way
correct.
forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Ooh, chest.
Levioso. Accio. Potato.
Oh.
Levioso. Potato. Stupid. Stupid one. Stupid one. Levioso. Accio.
It was hitting the wrong button.
It is a
Thank you.
book after all.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She's just like me.
Sebastian.
Oi, excuse me.
Mans is dying.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
I don't need to be sneaky anymore. It was only for the mission? It's dumb. Actually, I prefer that.
Yeah, they let you run at night in the restricted areas. You do have to be sneaky though.
I mean, that part makes sense. Collections. Ooh. I can't say no to that one. Professor Fig, I didn't listen to you. I went to the restricted section alone. It was scary.
Lumos.
I think I know where that is. I think that's down over here.
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a T.
I'm kind of confused how that's supposed to be funny. Oh, I learned how these ones work by doing that. You have to sneak up on the chest.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
I will have a cup of tea. Oh wait, you're further down. Yes, I know where you are. I found it already.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Excellent.
First try. Okay, back to Fig's classroom. Oh.
Lumos.
Hey, I know where you go. Whoa, the frames.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's...
Instantly.
Fig. A visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we
He
were
hasn't
after.
even closed the door.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain.
Yeah, that was.
I'll have to take it with me to
That scared
London.
me.
The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I'll be back in a second.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Okay, but... Yes, cool. I don't want to be forced.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
This way. Wait. There we go.
Greetings. My brother caused a lot of
Future
trouble
champion coming through.
school. He'd idly wave his wand whilst daydreaming.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Why are they all constipated?
Levioso. Protego. Accio. Stupid. Incendio. Levioso.
You're better than that.
Accio. Stupefy. Lumos.
Strike the one.
Stupefy. Accio. Incendio.
There goes my wager. Tego.
Luke. Stupefy.
That's the winner.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Okay.
Fringo.
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Luma. Come on. Stupefy. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Luma.
Dude.
Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
What to do?
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio.
That's it.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Keep trying.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
I kind of like the sleekness of that.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
You can't be beat, can you?
Incendio! Levioso!
I was already on my way.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Mattibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far. They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil, Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
There you are.
Levioso! Potato! Stupid one! Accio! Incendio!
Pay for that!
Boom! Chicken.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Get over here, you
No. I'm not going anywhere with you.
Going up! You'll take this!
It's
You can come along!
Find yourself.
That's just awesome. You'll be around enough. Stayed in the clouds, this one.
Protego! Levioso! Knew you would still. Aha! Back one more.
Bam!
Incendio!
Ooh.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Okay.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Place. Okay, that's more like scattered.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about...
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Yes, how
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I take it we can call that a
Welcome
success.
back.
We can
I beat up a
indeed.
gang
However, I now have even
and
more questions.
completed a
How
trial,
does
Merlin's
it
trial.
work? I must review my notes.
Believe it or not, I was actually watching.
Are all of the trials like this one?
I was just talking
not
to
precise.
Amy because she just got back
Well,
from work.
I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You
Nice.
should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Some of these puzzles, I'm like, how are
And
these
do
like
be careful out
wizards
here.
and
Now, I've got
witches?
what I
Like,
needed. I shall return
are they
to the
dumb?
safety
Because
of
like I'm
my
a 17-year-old kid and I'm solving these puzzles like nothing. And they have like they spend their whole life studying puzzles to like solve it, and like you come in, solve it in 10 seconds.
Okay, this one she was still in the process of like testing her hypothesis with the one herb. So that one kind of makes sense. And then obviously she didn't understand. She was just like, well, there's these pillars and I don't know what to do with the pillars.
Oh, one moment.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Sure.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer,
Dude, I
set
just thought my
sail
dad
from
was being
Hogsmeade Station
scammed.
for what was meant to be a quick stargazing
Really?
cruise with my grandmother. They never
Like,
returned.
Just
you got a number.
wait. Just remember
What
this is
happened to them?
recording.
We can't be sure.
Oh, of
We
course.
only know that
Okay.
neither they nor
This is
their
one of
boat
those.
made it back to shore.
You know how you get like a
They
message like, "Oh,
presumed
this is your bank. Call now,"
Father
or
was
like something
so
like that.
distraught
Oh,
that he
yeah.
forbade our family from setting foot
Yeah,
on
he was like,
or
he was
in the Black
like,
Lake
"Is this
ever
real?" And I'm like,
again.
"No,
A treasured
never.
family astrolabe vanished
They'll,
with
they'll
them
never
that
message you
night.
to like call now.
If you could dive down and retrieve it,
Did-
I may be able
I
to bring
remember
my father
it
some
was like
peace.
within my first like 4 or 5 months working when I was younger. I was like 16, 17. But like what ended up happening was like I was chilling in the middle of class. And this was the time when like I actually was kind of paying attention in class. I got a call out of nowhere and I looked down and it was like the IRS. Like that's all it said on the ID and I was just like, the IRS? Like government? Because it said government afterwards and I was just like, what? So I picked it up and it's like, you have committed tax fraud, blah blah blah, call this number or else the police will be sent after you. And I just hung up and I was just sitting there, I was like, I mean like I wrote down the number real quick because it sounded like super official to start off with. But like when it was just like, blah blah blah, like you must call this number or else like the police will be sent after you after like an hour or so. I just hung up at that point. I'm just like, I almost called the number. But then I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I've only worked for like 3 months. How would I commit tax fraud? Plus I'm only...
You accidentally commit tax fraud.
Yeah, but I was like 17 or 16, one of those two ages. And I was just like sitting there, I was just like in the middle of class and like my teacher came by, she was just like, what's wrong? I was like, got this number that said this and this, and I was just like, I'm just gonna not call the number and see what happens. And she's like, it's probably a scam. Most likely a scam. But if the police do show up, we'll let them know that we thought it was a scam. But like nothing happened
And then never did.
afterwards. Yeah. But I remember like it was in the middle of class, which is like kind of what freaked me out. It's just like, what the fuck? Answered it. And then I was just like, man, this kind of sounded sketchy. I feel like a person would actually call you and just be like, hey, you committed tax fraud, rather than a weird automated thing, be like, you committed tax fraud, call this number or else we send the police. And I was just like, what? How would you send the police? I mean, I guess if you're the government, you could theoretically like just hit me up, find out where my phone is, but I feel like that's not
A law
legal.
for the IRS.
I was like, I feel like that's like illegal unless I did something in the first place to warrant that. Which I would feel like you would have to be on the run from like committing a crime. But then again, if you're committing tax fraud, that's a crime. All I know is it didn't sound right, so I just didn't respond to it.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity.
Come on.
We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
That's like the most non-smuggest but smuggest answer ever.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful.
Wayne
of
dying.
course, you may discover much more than the
Yeah,
astrolabe.
sorry.
Anything else you found?
Oh, hey,
be all
whoa.
I've cross-referenced the vessel's
This
last
guy's name,
alleged location
it is
against the lake's
Pablo.
topography, depth charts, and tide schedule.
they
My
they
best
call me
guess
Pablo.
is that it's just over there. About a
Vote
furlong
Pablo.
from the
I mean
dock.
Pedro.
It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe
You're
back.
just getting stuff mixed up.
I do hope
But my
you
cat's
find
like under me.
astrolabe.
I'm petting it
It
on
would
my
mean
foot,
so
and he's
much
just
to
like
our
taking
family.
it all.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just
Nice.
northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Oh, I forgot you can swim in this game.
It's not that deep of a lake. I say that as I quickly can't see the bottom anymore.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family is.
Bro, I would be terrified. Like, I'm already like.
Isn't there like a monster in the lake too? Like that giant squid thing.
I don't know about. Actually, I think so. I know in one of the movies or something, like, there's a bunch of scary things in the water. Like, there's like mermaids and stuff that like drown you. So like, why would you want to willingly swim in here? Okay, I'm finding all of this other stuff.
I'm crafting potions, and I gotta wait here, and I need to craft each potion.
Nice. I found it. This way.
I should let Grace know that I
is it
found
because
her
I have a
family
small
astrolabe.
brewing station?
Might be. But when I was fighting those people over there for the trial, I had like hit the combo thing and I had launched one like far into the water. That was pretty funny, in my opinion.
You wouldn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible!
You do have to buy.
Did you find
purchase
the
from
astrolabe?
Tombs and Scrolls, medium potion with 3 burners. Okay, I'm gonna go look at that now because I am not brewing 30 more
hope it makes your
potions like
father
this.
happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for
Is
doing
it
this
taking
for
like
me
a minute
and
per
for my family.
potion?
You do well to keep an
No,
eye
it
out
takes
for
like
more
15
spots to dive.
seconds, but
A
like,
diver of your
that's
caliber
annoying.
is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Okay. So I keep getting distracted by these, like, side quests.
How you do it though? Oh, these are rather expensive.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Can I go in the house? Sure, once I learn how to lockpick, I guess. I found a hat. Do I have any hats? Oh, I guess I can make it look like this hat.
I spent 1,000 on a medium. I didn't even get the one I wanted. The one I wanted was like 3,000.
Oof.
I got the one with 2, so now I can make 2 potions at once.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Mushrooms! Actually, that might be a good cutoff point. Yeah. Good cutoff. Do 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 do. Gonna end it here. It's a pretty good cutoff point. Nope. We will be
Making 2 potions at a time.
We'll be going to herbology class next. Because I'll do that in the meantime of, I guess, exploring and whatnot. But we'll go to herbology class next, and then, yeah. Have a good one. If you liked the video, hit that like, subscribe maybe. There will be more, of course. We have just, I'm pretty sure, scratched the surface of this game. Bye-bye.